guys, and welcome back to our channel. It's Friday, getting ready to jam, pick up my girls. Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday. It is Friday, my good people. What's up, and welcome back to Currently Building Generational Wealth Lifestyle. I am one of your hosts. God is the actual host. I am Danielle Bailey, and again, y'all know. Don't be like, Danielle, this is your third time. Yes, I'm recording all these videos back to back. And y'all are getting this content, okay? So that's why I have on the same thing. I'm recording all these videos in one day, but I am dropping them on separate days because I don't want them to be extremely long. So we are talking about insurance, okay? We are talking about pros and cons to accepting insurances versus starting a straight up cash pay. So this video right here, I want to talk about, and I hope and pray that I actually can convey the message over so that y'all can really and truly understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so insurance, accepting insurance. When you start like accepting insurance, I want to say this. I forgot to mention it in the last video. It can be a pro or it can be a con. With accepting insurance, you have to give the person a diagnosis. It has to be medical necessity. They have to have a diagnosis in order for you to get paid. So that is either a pro or a con, whatever you might want to think, because people are like, well, they might not, all of this other kind. They have to have they have to have a diagnosis, and it has to be proven to be medical necessity. So that's why you got to have a diagnosis, because it needs to be proven to be medical necessity. So you got to think about that too. They have to have a diagnosis. But don't fret. They have some diagnosis that can cover a whole bunch of people. And I know you don't want that label to follow them or anything like that. I get that or whatever. But if you look at the DSM-5 closely, a lot of these diagnoses people can actually fit. Like, I know that for me, adjustment disorder with features of depression and anxiety is always my go-to in the beginning. I diagnose down before I diagnose up. So what I mean by that, I will not give a person when they first come see me major depression disorder unless I know like it's super duper bad, okay? Unless I just know that like yo, this is point blank, but you got to really and truly meet those requirements. Or either I would not give a kid, if I was to see a kid, I would not just diagnose them with bipolar or anything like that. I would diagnose down before I diagnose up. I would not give them conduct disorder. Because again, y'all know these diagnoses follow us. So diagnosing down before you diagnose up is okay, because you can change it at any time. Adjustment disorder with features of anxiety or depression, if they meet requirements to where later on they start, going more in towards the generalized anxiety area, or they having more of a agoraphobia, like whatever, I can then go over there. I can diagnose them. But to me, adjustment disorder is not a very I don't want to say. I feel like it's a mild diagnosis. Like, I feel like it's not as hard as some of these other diagnoses, because again, a lot of people when we try can fit adjustment disorder at any time. So I'll go there and insurance companies pay for it. And so I'll diagnose them with that or whatever, because again, a lot of times people are coming and they are falling into that category. And then I diagnose there, and then I diagnose up when I see that things need to change. And I talk to my clients like, hey, I see that you are exhibiting more features of this right here, and I need to change your diagnosis or whatever. But again, diagnose down before you diagnose up. Okay? So y'all go and check out adjustment disorder. Look it up in the DSM-5 and just read on it. So if you know you need a diagnosis, look that up. Look up adjustment disorder, and also it's a because I know like a lot of kids get oppositional defiant disorder, ODD. There's another disorder, and I cannot think of it right now because I don't have my DSM-5 in front of me. But there's another disorder that you can diagnose them with that's like along the lines of ODD, but it's like also a milder diagnosis. I'm gonna find it and I'll talk about it in the next video. So diagnose, don't if you diagnose down, then diagnose up. Okay? So yes, with insurance, they have to have a diagnosis, y'all. So clients, you have to have a diagnosis. People are not when you accept insurance, they have to have one. So that's that. Okay, so we everybody have to have a diagnosis. We're gonna do that diagnosis or whatever. So that's all we're gonna talk about for today. Okay, we just gonna talk about that, them actually having to have a diagnosis. And the next video that we're gonna talk about, we're going to talk about insurance, and gonna talk about a little bit, go a little bit deeper and with the insurance and understanding the different types of insurance that are out there. Okay, so thank y'all so much. This video actually fell within my goal of 6 to 7 minutes or whatever. So again, they have to have a diagnosis, and I will see y'all on the next video in the insurance series. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.